Not everyone is meant to win the lottery. Let me just start by saying that. Some people are destined to make their wealth through something else, a business, by becoming a celebrity, by marrying rich, who knows, right? But if you're someone who buys lottery tickets and you're convinced, you have this deep-seated belief or gut feeling that one day you're going to become a millionaire through winning the lottery, then this reading is for you. Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pick a card or pick a bowl reading will give you signs that you will see that you really are meant to win the lottery. So pick the bowl that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate messages, guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be this divination bowl, or maybe this ritual bowl, or this offering bowl? So feel free to pause and rewind, and when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first bowl, the divination bowl, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So what are the signs that exist right now or that you will see soon that you are meant to win the lottery? Let's start with the obvious, C and O. These letters have to be in your name, or your name needs to start with one of these letters. And if it's not you, someone who feels like a soulmate or the other half of you. So your partner, your husband, your wife, or your best friend, or your mom, if you're very close to your mom, okay? Names start with C, N, or O. You are someone who has dabbled in feng shui. You believe in feng shui, okay? There is a lot of bravery in who you are, okay? And this is not a subjective thing. Like, people have remarked that you are someone brave, you are someone courageous, you are someone daring. If you know Harry Potter, then you're definitely a Gryffindor, okay? That's where you are. Whether or not you get along with your mother's family, you are proud of them, one way or another, okay? Even if you are somehow disgusted by the behavior of some of them, there's something about them that makes you proud. Maybe they're hardworking, maybe they are genetically blessed, maybe they are where you get your good looks from, okay? But your mom's side of the family, you are proud of that. Your birthday, your birth date is an even number, okay? Like me, for example, 16th, okay? Or 18th, or the 8th, right? So even number, the last one. What else is there? Even number, the last one, or when you add them up. So for example, your birthday is on the 13th. So 1 plus 3 is 4. That is an even number. Yeah, you're going to win the lottery someday. Okay? You are also someone, and this is not me roasting you, but you have been in a lot of relationships. Not all of them serious, but it's way more than the normal average for the normal person. This is not a judgment, okay? It's just a fact about you if you're about to win the lottery or meant to win it sometime soon. You are also someone who loves Disney movies, okay? You love TV series about serial killers, not because you want to be one, but for some reason it gives you, I'm not going to say joy, but satisfaction to know that this person has been caught. And this weird kind of, not elation, but this weird kind of feeling that, wow, some people really got away with that. Like, some people really are that smart, even though they're evil. You know what I mean? Like, there is this some sort of admiration, but also desire for justice, of course. And you feel like it's okay to enjoy something like that because the person has been caught anyway, you know? So there is, that kind of fixation with horror movies, serial killer, TV series, documentaries about those things, okay? You are also more feminine than masculine. Even if you're a man, okay, you are more feminine than masculine. This is not an attack or a judgment or a declaration that you are a homosexual, okay? Maybe you are a metrosexual. Do people still use that term? When I was in college, that was such a big term. Straight men who were very much into hair masks and, you know, skincare and things like that, metrosexuals, okay? So strong, feminine energy. You are also someone who works in communication one way or another. Maybe you're an engineer, but you work for like a telecommunications network. Okay, it doesn't have to mean that you work in communications, you're a broadcaster or you're a news reporter, okay, but something to do with that. And you come from a place that is growing a lot. Like, let's say when you were born, it was only a town, now it's a city, okay? Or when you were born, it was a developing country, now it's a first world country, right? So yeah, it's that kind of energy. You are also someone who is quite resilient, right? Someone who's always hopeful, someone who has strong faith, someone who never gives up in life, right? So yeah, these are the clues. Someone who believes in fate or destiny, someone who believes in a higher power, and yeah, someone specifically, very specifically, who believes that they are best friends with a higher power. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you are Christian, you think you are best friends with Jesus, which is not an attack on other people. You don't think they're not friends with Jesus. You just think that you have a direct connection with him, okay? Or, you know, replace the name of the God or the deity or whatever higher power you believe in, okay? But yeah, these are your clues. If most or all, hopefully all of the things that I said describe your life, resonate with your life, then yeah, you're definitely meant to win the lottery. And at the beginning of this reading, I said signs that you have, like that you are, or you will see. So maybe someday you're going to dabble in feng shui. Maybe not yet today, right? Or maybe you haven't seen Harry Potter and someday you will, and then you will identify as a Gryffindor, okay? But definitely the C, N, and O, your name or your surname or your nickname or that of your partner, best friend, someone very close to you, need to begin with those letters. Big sign that you're one day going to become a millionaire through the lottery. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second bowl, the ritual bowl, welcome to your reading. It is timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what are the signs that exist in your life or will soon exist in your life that are clues, or rather confirmation, that you will one day become a millionaire through the lottery? Let's start with the obvious. R, K, and Y. These letters are in your name or your name, nickname, first name, surname, begins with them. If not you, it is your partner or your best friend, someone very close to you. Okay, speaking of partner, you are currently coupled. You are currently in love. Even if it's not extremely official, okay, there is mutual love there. You're not single right now, okay, as we speak. That is another clue. Zodiac signs, we have Leo, Taurus, and Aries. Okay, Leo, Taurus, Aries, Sun, rising, Venus. If you have those in your chart, then yeah, you are definitely destined for this. We also have, I'm being called towards this, number 5, you recently made a huge decision in your life that changed everything. Like you left a job, or you moved to a different country, or you decided to have some treatment for your health, okay? Or some plastic surgery, something that is huge and, to be honest, life-changing, okay? You are someone who, this is gonna sound creepy, but you hear voices, not in a schizophrenic way, but it's like you hear your higher self talking to you, or your higher power speaking to you. You are someone who has an open third eye, as we say in the Philippines, someone who sees supernatural creatures, okay? You are someone who has seen a lot of things that cannot be explained by science, okay? But you are mentally well. We're not talking about psychosis or anything like that. But yeah, you're someone who hears and sees things that shouldn't be there while being very mentally healthy, okay? It's a completely supernatural experience. You're someone who is well-traveled. You're not like you have been in the same country, in the same city all your life. No, you have traveled here and there. You have had experienced luxury travel here and there, okay? And you are someone very strong physically and emotionally. What do I mean physically? Like, people ask you for help to open a jar of peanut butter, okay? People, even if you're a woman, people would ask you for help when they're moving in or shifting apartments because you're good at like pushing and carrying. Could be that you're someone who goes to the gym, but it doesn't have to be. Just someone who is physically strong. Yeah, you have a lot of muscle. Your muscle to fat ratio is more muscle, okay? You are someone who truly believes that one day you're going to have the life that you want. You're probably thinking, that's everyone. No, that is not everyone. Not at all. Some people, they live in despair, or they live knowing that this is it. You know, this average life, this is what I'm going to have forever. And some of them are happy with that. So, you know, we're not judging. But you're someone who believes deep down that you're going to become either famous or wealthy and or glorious one day. Okay? So, yeah. Good for you. It looks like it will happen. I mean, if you win the lottery, that could be a stepping stone to everything that you want, right? What else do we have hidden here? You have double Paris. So definitely someone who's been to Europe, and someone who is very elevated in the way that you dress, and you are also a bit of a picky eater. Yeah, you care about health and fitness, not in a neurotic way, but it matters to you how you look, how people perceive you, okay? Not shallow at all. It's just self-love, right? It's just self-love. A criticism that a lot of people say about you is you are someone who is not very grounded in reality. And we know that because, I mean, you hear voices and you see things, ghosts or whatever else, visions that aren't there. No one is accusing you of being crazy or insane, but people think you are high up there in the clouds, your mind, you know? Sometimes you get accused of being too much of an escapist. And you know what? That's okay. If if that's who you are, amazing. Speaking of, you're someone who uses travel to escape from your life, okay? It's not quite like a vacation that's well earned. It's more like, do you know what I mean? It's not like, okay, I had a good time at work, now I'm gonna take a well-earned vacation. It's more like, oh my God, I hate my job. Now I need to go on vacation. So it's the latter that applies to you. But yeah, you are currently coupled and likely with someone who sees life the way that you do. Could be someone who is supernaturally blessed too, someone who likes traveling as well. But definitely your biggest clues are the zodiac signs, right? Taurus, Leo, Aries, that's what we said. And then RKY initials. These letters have to be in your name or in the name of your partner, best friend, someone very close to you. So yeah, those are your clues that you are meant to become a millionaire or even a billionaire through winning the lottery, either as the end game or as the stepping stone into who you want to be, into the life that you want to become. So if most or all of those describe you, resonate with you, okay, then yeah, definitely. This is a huge confirmation. By the way, what did I mean earlier when I said signs that exist in your life or will exist soon? Maybe you have never been to Europe. Maybe you have never been to Paris, but you have just started a savings account to go to Paris. Then that's going to be you soon. Do you know what I mean? So either it's already you or it's about to become you. Then yeah, this is your confirmation future lottery winner. I hope this helped. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third bowl, the offering bowl, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You're meant to see it right now. So what are the signs that are currently in your life or will be in your life very soon that you are meant to become a millionaire through winning the lottery? Let's have a look. Very big clues. If you have letter D and letter I in your name, first name, nickname, surname, then yeah, definitely. That is a big clue. That lottery win, yeah, it's coming for you. Zodiac signs, here we have Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. If you have those, especially as your big three, the big three for me is Sun, Rising, and Venus, not Moon, but anywhere in your natal chart, if you have those three, specifically if all of those three, right, then yeah, big clue, you will win the lottery soon. You're someone who prefers the sunshine over gray skies, and you're probably thinking, that's everyone. No, some people actually love it when it's cooler outside, right? Some people love the rain too. They love singing and dancing in the rain. They think it's romantic. They love the sound of like the rain on their roof. Not you. Not you. You love the sunshine, whether to bask in it or just while watching Netflix, sitting on your couch, you want the sunlight to kind of pass through the windows and warm your living room or your bedroom for you. Okay? You are someone who is on the shorter side, physically speaking. You're not tall at all. You're a bit below average, whether you're a man or a woman, when it comes to height. Not when it comes to your heart, not when it comes to your brain, but just when it comes to your height. Okay? Someone very spiritual and smart too. Book smart, okay? More book smart than street smart. You were probably like a dean's lister or some sort of favorite in college or in high school or even since preschool, right? You're someone who's very smart. You are also currently single, separated or divorced, possibly unattached, with no plans to be in a relationship soon, okay? This is where we are. What else do we have here? You are someone whose best friend is yourself. Now that may sound sad. I mean, the way I said it, like your only best friend is yourself. No. But you are just very much in tune with yourself, with your body. You're someone who doesn't even take a lot of medicines when you're sick because you know that your body can heal by itself. Of course, there are limits to that. Sometimes we need to go to the doctor. But if it's just like a mild cold, you're like, you know what? I'm not going to take a decongestant. I'm just going to drink water, hydrate a lot, sleep a lot, rest a lot, and my body will take care of it. Okay? So you're someone who takes that approach in life. You love going to beachy countries. Okay, beachy, the way I pronounced it. Not countries with bad people, but countries with beautiful beaches. Yeah, so like the Maldives, Seychelles, Phuket maybe, in Thailand, maybe even in the Philippines or Barbados or something like that. In the Mediterranean, they have a lot of beautiful beaches in Greece, Italy, Spain, right? So you love going to places like that. If you haven't been, then you're planning to and you're dreaming of. That's what I said. That's what I meant at the beginning when I said these signs are present in your life or will be soon. Like maybe you haven't traveled yet, but you're saving up and you're dreaming of it and you know that it will happen and you're trying to manifest it, right? So you are also someone who money looks good on you. Money looks good on you. Deep down, you know that you are not meant to be poor or broke. You're just one of those people. You have this deep-seated belief that one day you're going to become rich, successful, maybe even world famous. Okay? When you listen to me saying that, you don't laugh. Okay? You don't think it's ridiculous. You don't think you and I are being delusional. Like you're like nodding, you know? You're like, yeah, someday I'm going to become somebody. You have that deep-seated belief. You have that suspicion, almost a suspicion that it's just going to happen for you one day. Consistent with Scorpio energy, I love you to the moon and back. You're someone who loves deeply and who hates deeply as well. Okay? Like you are someone who you mirror people. If they love you, you love them back. But if they wrong you, you're going to wrong them 10 times more. Give them pain, cause them pain. That's way more than what they cost you. Okay, you believe in vengeance. You believe in retribution. But to you, it's not about being evil or dark. It's about being fair. For you, it's balance. It's justice. Okay? So you are someone who also believes in angels. Maybe not in the childish sense of there's a cute guardian angel watching over me and it's a small little baby-sized angel. Maybe not that. Maybe you're a Christian and you pray to Archangel Michael or Gabriel, right? Or you just believe that there is something or someone watching you, not necessarily the stereotypical guardian angel with white wings, but you think someone's looking after you. You have had experiences in your life where maybe you forgot your keys, so you left the house, you went back to the house and left for work 5 minutes later than you should have, and you missed an accident on the road, right? And you would have been a victim, one of the victims, if you didn't come back for your keys. Okay, you feel like there is this force guiding you, somehow taking care of you. Okay, music. You are talented in music. not just that you like listening to music, you have a talent there. Either you play an instrument, or you sing well, or you dance well, but something to do with rhythm. Again, what did I say? Signs that are existent in your life right now, okay? Or they will be soon. So maybe you've always wanted to play the guitar or the piano, and you know that you're going to learn someday. That still applies to you, okay? Now, I'm not gonna lie, with I, that's an initial, the N-I, but you tend to be self-centered, and this is what people say about you. Whether or not it's true, okay, this is not a judgment, it's up to you if you want to take it, the positive criticism, or how do I say, constructive feedback. But yeah, people tend to think that you are selfish and self-centered, but you know what? Who else are you supposed to be centered on if not yourself? This is your life, right? But yeah, some people think that you tend to put yourself first. They feel hurt by that, possibly loved ones, but you know what? It's up to you, right? As long as you know you're giving yourself enough love and that you're reciprocating the love of the people who are loyal to you. So yeah, these are the clues. If everything or most of the things that I said applies to you right now or in the near future, like you know you're going to want to go to a beach soon, you're going to want to learn how to sing well soon, then yeah, congratulations, you are a future lottery winner. Jackpot, it is yours. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.